Hey, good Monday morning, my friends. MLive Chief Meteorologist Mark Torregrossa here with the MLive Morning Weather Update. We're going to have a little bit to talk about weather. What is normal? You know, even I had to look it up. Okay, it's early April now, and we're going to be in the 30s and 40s. How far off from normal is it? So we'll look at that. We do have snow showers in the forecast. Don't worry. 95% of us will not have any accumulation. You'll just see them in the air and say, oh boy, here we go again. It is a pretty chilly week compared to normal. I'll let you know, by the way, normal is about 52 to 54 today in the southern half of the state, and upper 40s to about 50, Traverse City, northern lower. So when we're talking about highs in the 30s and 40s and even 20s tomorrow in the northern part of the state, it is fairly cold for this time of the year. All right, let's get on into it. And that's where I'm going to start. These are the average high temperatures. Hey, good Monday morning, everyone. I am on the YouTube chat if you want to say hello or ask some questions. So there's your average high temperature. Remember, when we talk about average, we use 30 years. So say, for example, you know, in Grand Rapids, 52. That means over the last 30 years, every April 7th, we've averaged the high temperature, and it's averaged to 52. Now, April is an up and down month, so many of those temperatures would have been colder than 52, and many of those temperatures would be warmer than 52. But that's what we call quote-unquote average. And we do get some snow. I'm looking that up too after this, and going to give you an article on MLive as to how much snow various places typically get in the month of April. But what you're seeing is a cold front. The rain showers ahead of it, fairly light. The snow showers behind it. Flurries reported in Traverse City now. It looks like a little heavier snow in the northeast part, and that's where you'll have the accumulating snow today. So here's that radar forecast, and you'll see the snow showers drift southward even into the southern part of the state. So here we are, noon, snow showers, Alpena to Tawas to Big Rapids to Muskegon. Here we are at 2 in the afternoon, snow showers in the Saginaw, Bay City, Midland area, the Thumb, heading toward Flint and Lansing, and even Grand Rapids, you could have a brief snow shower. And by evening, maybe even a flake of snow or two as we get into the Ann Arbor and Detroit area. Nothing of consequence. And again, still a couple of snow showers overnight tonight. How much snow? Well, like I said, the northeast part of the state we'll have 1, 2, 3 inches of snow. Alpena to Rogers City to Sheboygan, Black Lake, Burt Lake. Is there anybody out there? I don't see many people on the chat this morning. And this is MLive Chief Meteorologist Mark Torregrossa with the MLive Morning Update. You can join us on the YouTube chat too for this. So southern parts of the state, none. Maybe the Thumb, you might get an inch on the grass. That's about it. All right, now here we go into the future and show you what's going to happen this week. So pretty quiet as far as, you know, a lot of precipitation goes. So tomorrow, I would call it dry tomorrow, but chilly. All of the data cranks out temperatures only staying in the 30s. I find that hard to believe if we get some sunshine. Now on Wednesday, we get back to rain, maybe with some snow showers Wednesday night. And Friday kind of cloudy and cool. We don't see the south wind return until we get to the weekend. This is Sunday when the south wind returns. And next week, another storm system. So nothing really too notable in weather. We don't mind that. Now we get way far out, and this model seems to like to be really cold all the time. Alrighty, so today, these are the high temperatures today. Detroit, Ann Arbor, you're where you're at now, and falling temperatures slowly in the afternoons. Everybody take a jacket, a coat with you. Highs only in the 30s, like Cadillac 33 and Houghton Lake 35 and Gaylord 32, Traverse City 33 degrees. The UP high temperatures only in the 20s. Grand Rapids and Saginaw will probably hold around 40 all day. Then it's cold. It's cold on Tuesday with high temperatures only in the 30s, 20s to the north. Yeah, we'll get into the rest of the week here in a second. Still working out the little bit of bugs. I need to tell the team to notify, and I don't think that way. Once I get into weather, I don't think about the other things that have to be done. Wednesday, high temperatures, low 40s, so a little bit better, but that's still, 10 degrees or so cooler than normal. Thursday, still on the cool side, kind of a reinforcing shot, a little bit of cool air. Highs only in the 40s, maybe a 50 in the far southwest corner. Friday, a touch better. Work Skipper Friday? No. Work this one. Save your Work Skipper Fridays, I say. And then Saturday, back to into the 50s, and Sunday, back to 60 degrees in a lot of places. Early next week in the 60s, up and down a little bit, but it really looks like the weather will be straightening out after that. You know, I can't really say last cold blast because I don't know what cold is to you, and we always kind of keep upping our standards, obviously. So when we get out another week and we're mid-April, and I say we get, we warm up into the 50s, some people say, well, now I want 70s. We got to go with what's normal, and we're going up about a degree every 2 to 3 days on the average temperature. So like I told you, let's call it 53, south half of the state today. In another week, it'll be about 55, 56, something like that. So we're still kind of, can be on the cold side, and obviously we're nowhere near past our last frost and last freeze dates, but we'll get there, and it does look like it's getting there slowly, so maybe we'll have a spring. A lot of people also say, one thing I don't like about Michigan is we go from winter to summer. That is often true, but I think you miss the spring. So there it is, the MLive morning weather update, and thank you for joining me. I will keep you updated. Fortunately, this week looks like pretty calm, quiet weather. Take care.